So the big question is, why is Bitcoin's price down? And I think simply put, we've just had more sellers than buyers at the moment. And I think for two reasons. One being, if people believe that the Fed will not cut rates as often or as severely as previously thought, assets like Bitcoin, risk assets tend not to do as well. With that said, I think it's, going from 0% interest to 5% interest and seeing Bitcoin's price go from, 15,000 to 20,000, 60, 70,000 shows that it's not all about interest rates. People are willing to invest in Bitcoin despite high interest rates. Additionally, there is that element of sell in May and go away. Historically, if you look at the stock market, they say over there something like invest till May, then go away, right? And we've seen that in Bitcoin and crypto, over and over again. And these are, explosive periods of price movement from typically January to May, right? Then there's summer. Summer's usually sideways, and then towards the end of Q3, Q4, we get these parabolic explosive moves during the bull market. So again, Bitcoin price down, more sellers and buyers. Germany's government unloaded 900 billion worth, or million, almost $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. On top of that, you had Mt. Gox. It said they unloaded 9 billion worth of coins onto the market. Here's what that means. It's not as bad as it sounds in a sense. It's not as bad as it sounds. I'll leave the article and the link in the description below. But essentially, they're not selling them all today or letting them all go today. I think they just moved 16,000 Bitcoin onto exchanges. And then, let's see, 69. I think I just saw it here on. German government's now reduced to 23,788 Bitcoin, 1.3 billion from the 50,000 Bitcoin they started unloading over the past month. So Germany dumping some coins, maybe some Mt. Gox people dumping some coins, ETF outflows. And here's a nice, maybe for the newbies, right? It might be surprising, people coming to the market for the first time, or those people who just bought the ETF who never bought Bitcoin before, and a 15, 20% drawdown seems like Armageddon to them. But in the world of Bitcoin, we know 30% drawdowns in a bull market are the best buying opportunities. This is actually one of the less severe drawdowns. Looking at Bitcoin on the monthly chart, you can see just over the past couple of months, Bitcoin from the all-time high to the low, I think 27%, 28%. So small drawdown in comparison to the historical averages. I think now's a good time to kind of be thinking about, if you had additional cash on the side and you were looking to deploy, is where could you get that buy the dip opportunity? And, what better place to learn about that? Head over to cryptcourses.com. There's no better time than now to get educated on learning how to trade crypto, learning about risk management, and how to develop a trade strategy that fits your needs. So if you want to learn how to buy the dip, head over to cryptcourses.com. You can sign up for free for 30 days, take the course, get access to the trade signals. And look, for me, it wasn't until I lost half my portfolio in 2018 that I finally broke down and took a course. I highly, highly recommend it. It's worth, whatever 30 couple of hours of time it would take to get through the course. All right. Let me talk about why I think Bitcoin has the potential to bounce on the short term. You can see on the 15-minute time frame, we have a nice little ascending triangle as this breaks out to the upside. We already have the itchings of kind of a sloppy W here, but let's see if I can draw this out real quick. Boom. I just turned $140 into $1,300 over the last 2 weeks. Yes, it's possible in the land of cryptocurrency. My name is Chris Mitchell. I am the CEO of Crypt Courses, and I'm bringing you this video because I'm going to give you some really good information on how to buy, sell, and trade digital currency. Now, you've probably heard about a lot of people making a lot of money in crypto, but you don't feel safe or intelligent enough to make the investment. That's why I created Bitcoin 101, how to stack sats using technical analysis. It's the crypto trader's dream to starting your crypto journey. It's absolutely free. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description below and we will get you your free guide today. Looking at this as an ascending triangle, and those are more likely to break out to the upside than to the downside. I think something like a 70% hit rate of breaking out to the upside. And I will say this, if we don't take out this high at 58,800, really here, probably by the end of the day, I do think we'll swipe the bottom side of the range here one more time and then give it a shot maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We had a bit of an update today for crypto. You can see volatility is declining here on the 15-minute and resetting. And you will confirm another drive of hidden bearish divergence where the price is making lower highs and the RSI is making higher highs. And so that would be your hidden bearish divergence coming back from this pivot right here. 1, 2, 3. Call it 4. As soon as we confirm this as a local high, we're also coming into the white 200 simple and the purple 200 exponential moving average on that hourly time frame, which typically is an area of resistance, at least on the first pass. So one more swipe lower and then give it a shot. And they're making us earn every dollar here, getting back up to $60,000 on Bitcoin. Another point for the bulls, I will say this on the daily time frame for the CME futures, you've pretty much ticked above yesterday's high, and very likely gives me the bias of one more swipe to the or at least a swipe up to that $60,000 pivot. It doesn't mean we can't trade sideways for one more day here, but looking at that as mainly a short-term bounce. And really the question is, if we break the daily downtrend line, do we come up and make a lower high? And is this Wyckoff accumulation box spring, whatever they want to call it, classic Wyckoff accumulation? And this would be your spring. We need to reclaim 60,000, reclaim that 200 white simple. And that would look good for, probably a run up that $67,000 level, which a bunch of liquidity is hanging out up there. And I would be willing to bet a bunch of shorts would get squeezed hard if that were to happen. So that's best case for the bulls there. As we've said, because of the 5-day volatility play, it looks like more likely than not, we're probably going to get one more swipe lower. And that's where I'd be looking for that next major buying opportunity. The other warning sign would be a stock market slowdown, which we've got none so far. Continues to make higher and highs every single day. We do have some news today. I think Jerome Powell spoke today. I caught some of the meeting. It was a bit boring and just, more government politics stuff. Didn't have anything like we're raising rates or lowering rates. Initial jobless claims are coming out on Thursday. GDP's tomorrow, and then Friday PPI. So the rest of the week, if we get some positive economic data, that would line up for continuation to the upside in the short term. Other than that, any kind of weakness in the stock market, I'd start to get concerned. And also just checking in on Dixie again. Want to make sure we don't forget about Dixie, because the dollar could, ruin the party real quick if the dollar starts to get bullish here and really starts to take out, these highs. I would start to consider, possible run back at 107 and ultimately a run back up at 109. This is another ascending triangle. So, more likely to break out to the upside with the higher highs and the higher lows on the shorter term, kind of medium term time frame for the Dixie. Bond market also, you'll see yields have been coming down on the 10-year and the 20-year. So that's more, points for the bulls there. Checking in on ETH Bitcoin for our altcoins survival guide, and pretty much this still looking for kind of a higher high and a higher low somewhere in this area, in this vicinity would look good. It looks like we're caught in a bit of a range right now. And, Ethereum ETF is supposed to be right around the corner. I don't have a specific date on it yet, but that definitely should be bullish for Ethereum. Solana continues to outperform Bitcoin. Side note, Solana's, remaining on the bullish side, attempting to regain those moving averages, which is indicative of what I think is at least a test of that green 55. But again, if Bitcoin starts to swipe lower, I don't know if Solana's going to have all the magic sauce to hold it up here. Deviating below the range, one more time, probably not going to be the picture of health and fitness. In fact, any kind of a lower high back below the purple 200, back below this level, and probably looking for a swipe, at least down to $100. Yeah, that's kind of the next level down there. But yeah, Solana continues to bring bullish sentiment to the market. Just peeking in on Ethereum on the daily time frame. And we're just sitting at the bottom side of the range here, looking to, again, reclaim the white purple 200. If we do confirm a lower high there, that would be, more of the bearish side. But I am looking at this. It looks like it wants to try and give a bounce in this short term. And then we're on lower high watch alongside Bitcoin. All right, that's it for today, guys. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your day. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.